Hi and welcome back. I keep on playing with the new Perfect Castle die set by Paper Discovery, and it turns out it can do much more than it was meant to. Today I'll be using just one die from the set. It's that pyramid that has a pentagon as a base, and it's meant to create a castle rooftop, but I'm going to use it differently today. So I've die cut this shape out of craft pattern paper 12 times. This is the amount we are going to need to create this 3D decoration, and then I'm going to apply the double-sided tab onto each of the tabs. I'm going to repeat this process for all 12 die cuts. By the way, you can easily die cut through 2 layers of patterned paper at one go, so the entire project takes just 6 passes through the die cutting machine. Next step is folding all the creased lines. Of course, it's easy to do since all the lines are created by the die and you won't require any additional tools. And again, I'm going to repeat this process for all the 12 die cuts. Then I'm going to peel off the liners and I'm going to assemble each little pyramid. Although each pyramid is pretty small, the end project is more than 6 inches and it will work even for a very large Christmas tree. And as always, the tools and supplies that I'm using are listed down below in the description box, as well as on my blog. To be able to hang an ornament, I'm going to attach a piece of ribbon onto one of the pyramids. I'm folding a piece of ribbon in half and then I'm going to tie up a simple knot. I'm making sure I tighten it really well, and this way it's going to be smaller and it will take less space inside the pyramid. It should look something like that. Then I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to trim off the very tips of the star. I'll do that to all 5 points, and this way I can create a little hole at the top of the pyramid for the ribbon. I'm also trimming down the tabs a little bit so that nothing is going to stick out. And then I'm going to connect only the 2 sides of the pyramid like this. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue right onto the knot and I'm going to stick it down inside the pyramid, and this way the knot will be completely hidden. This glue dries in a matter of seconds, and once it's dry I can finish assembling my pyramid. This point is going to be the very top of the star. To attach all the 12 pyramids together, I'm going to need the paper hinges. So I'm trimming the same pattern paper that I used into 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 squares. I didn't really count how many I'm going to need, I just created a bunch of them. Then I'm going to fold each little square in half, and this is going to be a hinge. I'm not really using a scoring board or any other tool because they don't have to be perfect. If one side is a bit longer than the other, it's totally fine, they will be completely hidden. Now I have everything ready and I can start assembling the star. I'm going to use the hot glue. I think it's the best way to go since it's really strong and it's very quick drying. I'm attaching the hinges only at the bottom of the pyramids, so I'm sticking down one side onto one of the pyramid, applying some glue and sticking down the other one like this. To begin with, I'm going to attach 5 pyramids in a row. I keep using the same technique to attach all the elements, so I'm adding the glue onto one side of the hinge, sticking it down to the bottom, then adding the glue to the other half and attaching the next piece. The end shape should look something like a semicircle. And then I'm going to use another hinge to attach the last piece to the first one. This way we are going to get that pretty star shape with an open pentagon in the center. I'm going to fill in this empty spot with another pyramid. So I'm going to attach the 5 hinges onto one pyramid like this. Now I have to apply the glue onto all 5 tabs that I created, and I'm going to add this pyramid into the empty spot. Here I have to work really quickly, not to let the glue dry. So this is the shape that we should get at the moment, and actually this is exactly the half of the star. From this point on, the assembly of the project becomes really simple and straightforward. Each next piece fits in like a puzzle, so the very shape of the project will tell you where you need to attach the next detail. In this case I have 2 sides, so I have attached 2 hinges and I'm sticking them down like this. Now I see the 3 sides that are open, so I have attached 3 hinges onto the pyramid and I'm sticking it down just where it belongs. I keep on attaching each detail like this. It's almost impossible to make a mistake at this point. Now, by the shape of our star, we can tell that there are just 2 pieces left to go. So I'm attaching one of them using the 3 hinges, and now we see that there is only the last one left. When there is only one pyramid left to attach, I'm going to add the hinges onto all of the sides of this hole. It's totally fine if they overlap like this, they will be holding the pyramid just as fine. And finally, I'm applying the generous amount of glue onto all of these tabs, and I'm sticking down the last pyramid to close up the star. And now it's completely finished and ready to go on a Christmas tree. And this is what the finished project looks like. It's pretty easy and quick to create, and it takes just 3 sheets of 12 by 12 patterned paper or 12 sheets of 6 by 6 papers. So this was the day 15 project of my 25 days of Christmas tutorial series. The next one is coming out tomorrow, and I hope to see you all again. Bye bye!